Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Emerald Seaglass video. In today's video, we're going to be going for our first gym badge. I'm super excited for this. In the last video, we did capture our first 3 Pokemon of our party. As you guys can see here, we do have a lovely Meowth. We do have a lovely Mudkip, and we also have a sick-looking Bellsprout, bro. These Pokemon are sick. We did catch all 3 girl Pokemon, so I think we're going to go for all-girl team in this playthrough. I've never done that before, I don't think. But our natures are actually, this is like the first time I had like natures that were positively affecting the Pokemon stats. So I'm super excited for that. Last time we left off, we were, let me get out of this text, get locked in a loop here. Okay, so we were heading west and then north up into Petalburg Woods. That's where we're going next. And we have some berries here. We're trying to get to Rustboro City today and defeat Roxanne at the Rock-type gym. That's the goal for today. Maybe do a little bit more than that. Maybe go to Dewford City or Dewford Town or how we pronounce that. But yeah, if you guys did miss the last episode, episode 1, be sure to check the link in the description down below where you guys can see the link to the first episode as well as a link to the Discord of the game creator for Pokemon Seaglass, so you can download this game for yourself if you do enjoy the Pokemon Emerald version with a retro looking like theme to it. It's a really fun game. It's got a lot of changes too. The encounters, the story, the towns look different. You guys will see in this episode if you continue watching. But Lady Cindy here wants to battle, and they're going to send out Zigzagoon, bro. This is our first time actually using Meowth in battle. Almost level 9 here. We do have Bite. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go for Bite. That does so much damage. Nice. And we get the Flinch too. How much does Scratch do? A lot of damage here? Meowth is definitely going to be our like cut Pokemon that we're going to use to cut down trees and stuff. And I think we will get cut in this episode, which reminds me of something. There is a area in the very first town where you can cut trees. And I think there's a patch of grass there. And I'd like to see what Pokemon spawn there. And Meowth just learned Fake Out. That's pretty cool. We got some good stuff going on here. Our Pokemon team, I'm really happy with the Pokemon I've caught so far. I've kind of gotten 2 Gen 1 Pokemon. I like to get a little bit more diversity in that sense. But let's see what Pokemon spawn in the forest here. I'm expecting to see a little bit of a different encounter here. Maybe we can get an idea of what spawns here based off of what the trainers have. So let's see what this bug guy has. Alright, this is Bug Catcher Lyle. Alright, my dude, send out your Caterpie and prepare to get smacked down, bro. These Pokemon are weak. Everything's at level 3. I was thinking last episode that maybe, like, at some point, our Pokemon are gonna, like, get to the point where they're way over-leveled. Or under-leveled. I didn't know how different this game was gonna be compared to Pokemon Emerald in the sense of the level scaling and stuff like that, but I think we're going to see. And I really enjoy when the Pokemon does a little animation after you like knock out another Pokemon. I like that a lot. It's cool. Alright, but see here we have, he's used like 3 different bug-type Pokemon here. All the little worms. Let's see what his 4th Pokemon is. Is it going to be an evolved form of one of those Pokemon? Let's see. It's a Spinarak. So he's just using all like unevolved like bug Pokemon here. Spinarak. I did say I wanted a bug-type Pokemon. And Ariados could be cool. I don't know, though. I don't know. I really kind of wanted Yanma, but then I think Meowth's cool, too. So I kind of want to catch Pokemon that I've never used in, like, any Pokemon game. Alright, we got a Paralyzed Heal. Nice. We should get a little cutscene up here in a minute with the Team Aqua. And I'm wondering if there's going to be any, like, difference in what that's going to be like. If Team Aqua or them are going to be any different. I just realized that Wurmple's, like, level 6. So that guy's Pokemon back there were like average level 3, level 4. And so that didn't make any sense for him to have lower level Pokemon than the wild Pokemon when he could just, I don't know, he didn't catch the right Pokemon, bro. He didn't catch the right ones. I'm going to do a few encounters here just to see what spawns in this area. There's a Slakoth. Kind of cool, but I think we're going to pass on this. I'd rather not catch Slakoth today. I've already got a normal type too, so I kind of want to diversify my typings. At least like the first type. Some Pokemon have the same dual typing, right? Okay, so we just encountered a Spinarak here. Female, level 6. I'm tempted to catch it. Don't know if I will, though. I think I'm going to pass on it. I really thought about catching Spinarak, but I don't know if it's the bug Pokemon that I want. Okay, I've done about 10 encounters here. I'm just not seeing anything that I want to catch, so I think we're gonna not capture anything in this forest. So let's just see if this cussing's any different here. Not one to be found. Have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish? No, I actually haven't seen any Shroomish around here. So I was going to ambush you, but you had to dwaddle in the woods forever, didn't you? Well, I got a sick of waiting for you, so here I am. You, Devin researcher, hand over those papers. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. What do you think you're doing? Okay, well, whatever. I can't tell who was speaking there, so no voices today. All right, let's see what this Team Aqua guy has. His first Pokemon is going to be Whelmer. Okay, that's cool. He definitely didn't have Whelmer in Pokemon Emerald, that's for sure. Hit him with the fake out here. Shouldn't do too much damage. Did more than I thought I was going to do. I'm hit him with the bite now. Can we get a second flinch, bro? Can we just flinch this guy until he just can't fight no more? Oh my gosh. Got a critical hit on Meowth. No, Meowthy. Okay. Come on, Water Gun. Don't get another crit. Gosh, that is so much damage. But we should get a lot of experience from knocking out a Whelmer, I think. 145. That's crazy. Almost level 9. All right, Meowth is about to... I might leave Meowth in. I do have Orange Berries, right? I could heal it really quickly. You got some nerve, Metal and Team Aqua. Now come on out and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemons. And hey, we Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Okay, so thanks for telling me your plans, bro. So now I know where to look for you. Oh, he gave us a Great Ball. Okay. That'll help in catching our next Pokemon. Alrighty, so he's going to go warn his boss about the Pokemon kidnappers. Kidnapping some Pokemon. Oh, I did not mean to battle that guy. I was going to do like a wild battle first and then get me out to level 10. But if this guy's got weak Pokemon, I think we could... We got 2 Pokemon here. Nincada to level 6. Meowth. I think Meowth could... Yeah, Meowth can knock us out easy. We can do a fake out just to get that... Just to make sure we survive. And then I think just literally just doing scratch here knocks it out. Yep. There we go. Good job, Meowth. Level 10 too. I don't know what level Meowth evolves into Persian. It's like level 30 maybe? Maybe? Level 11 Mudkip though. Nice. Nincada. We'll go ahead and switch into... Our Pokemon level 10. So our team is looking good. Nincada is actually a ground type. So I think it's a ground type, right? So Bellsprout should do neutral damage against it and not resisted. So let's go ahead and hit it with the Vine Whip here. Okay, good. Neutral damage. We're going to absolutely destroy this rock gym, bro. We got a grass type and a water type. We're going to do so much damage, it's not even funny. And now we're level 11 on the Bellsprout, too. Learned to rap. Sick. All right, let's get out of this cave. Or not this cave, this wooded area. I don't know why I said cave for. All right, that is the end of Petalburg Woods. Now we're out here. I think we get TM Bullet Seed from this guy, so that's going to be useful. We'll take that. And we got a couple berries here. Might as well go ahead and pick those things. They kind of look like apricorns, right? Yeah, they look like apricorns from Pokemon Gold and Silver. But we'll go ahead and take those. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, I guess I could see what spawns back here. I think there's a hidden item right there. Yep, Pokeball. And then I think this is like Paralyzed Heal or something. Potion. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see if anything cool spawns in this grass area. Talos. This is not really like a great spawn area in the normal game anyway, so I'm not expecting too much here. But anything would be cool, right? Anything would be cool. So let's see what this next spawn is going to be. Oh, another Meowth. So this is kind of similar to the other route before the woods. So I'm going to do one more encounter, see if I see anything different, and then we'll probably head on up to the city after that. Yeah, so it looks like very similar encounters as expected, right? As expected. There we go. Let's see. There's a couple of trainers here too. I might need to actually switch. I want to keep using Meowth. I'm having fun using Meowth, so I think I'm going to use a potion on our boy. Our girl, I mean. Meowthy. Alright, Meowthy. I should have gave Meowth a nickname, actually. Once we get to the nickname person, maybe I can try to do that and see what happens here. But let's do some battles, get some money, get some XP. This guy looks sick, bro. Rich Boy Winston. Bro's got a sick outfit. The luxury ball too. I like that. Alright, Meowth. The fake out. Fake out is so good too early on. Bro, look how much damage that did. So we can just guarantee the first move that they don't even get anything off. There we go. 45 XP, and Winston is down for the count. Oh, and another girl. I think we have a double battle coming up too. So that's going to be our first double battle of Pokemon Emerald Seaglass. I'm excited to see what that looks like. Gonna have my little Meowth and my Mudkip out. A Lotad. Bro, Lotad stands no chance. Oh, he knocked it out with the fake out, bro. Meowth is going hard in the paint, dude. Meowth is actually going hard in the paint. And we got a Shroomish here. We definitely need to get a Pokemon, or we're kind of like not... We need to get like a fire or flying type to like go against bugs and grass. It's kind of like our weak area right now. We don't have anything in that area to like stop those Pokemon. I mean, Meowth and Mudkip have Tackle and Scratch, which do like neutral damage, but it's like... We need something that's like super effective, right? So let's see if we can find ourselves like... Maybe like a fire type eventually. I don't even know if we're even near an area where fire type Pokemon spawn, so probably not anytime soon, honestly. But maybe back at the beginning city if we can unlock Cut in this episode, and then go back to what's the name of the starting town? Little Root? It's not Little Root. Yeah, it is Little Root, right? Little Root. That's the name of the town. I think so. Alrighty. Let's fake out the Lotad, and then we'll just tackle the... Yeah. This should... It killed the last Lotad, and it killed that Lotad too. Nice. And then we'll tackle the C-Dot. Nice. Okay. Bro, even that Harden's not going to protect you, bro. It's 2v1 now. That move is not going to help you at all. Go for another tackle and another bite attack. Nice, dude. Meowth is actually putting in so much work. I'm glad we bought the candies, though, to get him up to, like, the same level. It would have been, like, a little bit of a grinding to actually level him up all the way. Right. Okay, so there we go. We could battle this guy, too, but I think he just has a bunch of Magikarps or something like that. And I think this lady gives us a free berry. Oh, thank you very much for the free chesto. Okay. And then we can take more free berries. Alrighty. Let's see what's different about this town. So, okay, we got some, like, some different stuff here. I mean, it's relatively the same right now. Looks... Oh, there's like a patch of... There's actually grass. What? We can actually encounter Pokemon here? What in the world is this? You peer down the wishing well. The air begins to sparkle. Okay, I don't know what that means. A wishing star. What? Can we put that in the wishing well? Let's see what encounters we find here first. What encounters are in Rustboro City? I told you guys, they've added some like new stuff here. So it's going to be a little bit of different things here. We got a Chingling. That's kind of cool. I've never really used that Pokemon before. That could be a Pokemon potentially to add to the team. It's a Psychic type. Oh, I don't even know if they've added fairies to this game. I wonder if they have fairy type Pokemon. I don't know when we'll see the first fairy type. Is this just like only a Chingling spawn area? Let's do a few more encounters and see if we can find anything else. Okay. We did find another Pokemon, and it's a Cleffa. Is this a fairy type Pokemon? That'd be really cool if it was, right? A fairy type. I might try to catch this, but I think Meowth is going to be a little bit too strong for this. Oh, I didn't mean to use a move. Let's just see if we can throw maybe a Great Ball. Might just throw a Great Ball at this. I think that'd be cool to have like a Clefable or something like that, right? If we could have like a cool fairy type. Well, let's not catch this Pokemon. I almost caught this Pokemon, but you know what? I said earlier in the video, no Gen 1 Pokemon. Cleffa's Gen 2, but its final evolve form is going to be another Gen 1 Pokemon. And then we're just going to have like a fire red, leaf green looking Pokemon team. And I don't want that right now, you know? I don't want that. Okay, let's see what we got. Teddy Ursa. Bro, there's so many cool normal types that I just can't catch because I already have Meowth. No, I really wish I would have got Yanmega earlier. Right? Okay, one more encounter. And let's see what it is. It's just in a Chingling. Alright, let's see if we can put that wishing star in this well and see if that does anything. You peered on the wishing well, the air begins to sparkle. Toss a wishing star into the well. Yes. A Pokeball appeared containing a Pokemon. Oh, you get a free Pokemon? And I've got a love disc. Bro. Why do I have a love disc? Did that actually go on my team? Bruh. It gives you a love... I wonder if it gives you a different Pokemon. Okay. Whoa, ability's Soul Heart. KO's raise special attack. What? Is that a real... That's not a real ability, right? I've never heard of that ability before. Okay. If that's real, I've never heard of that. It must be like a Love Disc exclusive ability, if it's real. All right, we got to keep a lookout for those hearts, those wishing well things, or wishing stars or whatever. I don't know if we can find more of those, but they definitely give you free Pokemon. I want to see if you can get something different than a Love Disc. So if I find another one of those, we definitely got to throw in the wishing well and see what happens. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw this Love Disc in the PC, bro. I'm never going to use this Pokemon. Like I said, I've never used Pokemon, but you know what? I'm actually legit never going to use that Pokemon, probably. Maybe one day. I don't know. Just not for this playthrough, bro. Love Disc just ain't it, man. This is the Cutter's house. He won't give us anything until we defeat the gym. The gym won't be hard to defeat. Do we still get Quick Claw from the teacher? Yeah, looks like we do. Okay, so Quick Claw is a pretty cool held item. There we go. We'll take that. There's a guy in the back of the classroom. Is he normally back here? Oh, this is Scott, bro. He's just chilling. Okay. I always forget. The sprites look different, so I forgot who they were. Different stuff, different time. What's in this house? Okay. Roxanne, gym leader. Okay. What is next? Do we have to go straight for the gym leader? I don't think we can do anything in that building, but I think the gym might be the next thing we do, right? Might be the only thing left to do. This guy's trading. I'll trade C-Dot for a Ralts. I think we're good. We are good. Okay, in all sorts of places, there are all sorts of Pokemon and people I find that are fascinating, so I'll go to all sorts of places. Okay. We don't have a C-Dot, and we don't really want a Ralts. So I think we'll be fine on that one. Okay, we have this route up here. I don't think anything's changed up here. Get this free Pokeball, though, and see what that's about. Super Potion. Nice. I do love the texture of the water. The texture in the water in this ROM hack are really nice. I like how it looks. It looks good. All right, Route 116. I think I want to actually take on the gym leader before I do any of this stuff. So let's get our Mudkip, or let's lead with Bellsprout and do Bellsprout. And see, I think any Pokemon is going to be good. Bellsprout or Mudkip, right? We'll battle all the trainers here too, just to get the experience, right? The experience is going to be great for our Pokemon. And we're not far from, honestly, having a Marshtomp. And look at that battle scene. That is pretty cool. We're like in a Pokemon gym, right? Vine Whip the Aeron. Oh, that did no damage at all. Dang, I'm actually going to switch over to Mudkip. I think our Mud Slap's going to do a lot more damage to Aeron than our Water Gun is going to do. All right, Mud Slap should be 4 times effective, right? Not too effective, or it didn't do too much damage, honestly. Mud Slap again, and that knocked it out. Nice. Okay, we're almost level 12, Mudkip. I think this right here might get to level 12, actually. Yep, level 12, 14 levels away from getting a Marshtomp. And I think Bellsprout evolves pretty close. Mudkip wants to learn Foresight. Nope, we won't be doing that. All right, defeated Josh. I think there's 2 more trainers here. And I think it's a double battle, so that'll be fun. Double battles are great. If you guys don't know, I'm like really into like competitive Pokemon, and it's double battle format, so I'm like super excited to like get into double battles and stuff. It's my favorite format. It takes... Single battles are cool, but double battles, you gotta focus and really take into consideration and account both Pokemon at the same time. There's 4 Pokemon on the field. You got so much to think about. It's a lot of information, right? Alrighty, dude. Vine Whip did a lot of damage there. And Water Gun's gonna do a lot of damage here. Level 12 Bellsprout, nice. Level 11 Meowth. Dude, our Pokemon, they're so strong now, right? Oh, a Bonsly. And, oh, Geodude endured it with the sturdy ability. No. No. He just polished his rock in front of me. What? He just polished his rock. All right, we'll Vine Whip there and then Water Gun over here. And that should take care of these 2 Pokemon. Oh, Bonsly defensive, bro. I should have Water Gunned that Pokemon. Let's see what this guy's last Pokemon. They each had 2 Pokemon. And XP Share is going into work. Another Aeron, okay. Low Kick. Yeah, these battles are definitely like more difficult than the previous ones, right? The previous, like the actual Pokemon game for Pokemon Emerald. All right, there we go. And then the next turn, we will... Oh, but Mud Slap. No. No, my accuracy. All right, let's not miss. Let's not miss. Oh, Copycat, bro. What? Oh, I was finna say, bro, what if it did Vine Whip? and then it hit Mudkip and knocked him out. That'd be crazy. All right, Vine Whip there, Mud Slap, or let's just do a Water Gun over here. And there we go. Battle 1. Let's move on to the gym leader here. Those 2 Aerons. I hope the gym leader doesn't have Aeron, because that would... Aeron's like the toughest Pokemon for me to knock out right now. I need like a fighting type maybe for that Pokemon. Level 13 Mudkip. There we go. And nice. We defeated the youngster and the hiker. You guys go ahead and give me your money. Go ahead and give me all your money so I can go ahead and buy some more Pokeballs. Alright, see. What do we got here? Roxanne. Hello. I'm Roxanne, the Rustboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I might apply what I learned to the Pokemon Trainer School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with your Pokemon? Oh, yes. Yes, I would like to demonstrate my battle skills. I sure would. Anorith. Okay. She doesn't have this Pokemon normally, right? What? That did so much damage. Oh, her Pokemon level 12? What? Okay, I can't switch into another Pokemon. Dang, Anorith. Alright, we gotta send in Mudkip on this one, bro. Bellsprout just got knocked out. Okay. Alright, little buddy Mudkip. Water gun attack. Oh, bro, that Harden ain't gonna do nothing. That Smackdown did so much damage to my Bellsprout. And Bellsprout resists. Bellsprout has a resist, and she uses potions. No. Okay. Okay. We might have to go over to the next route and do a little bit of training. Bro, how many potions she got? How many potions does she got? Okay, Smackdown. Don't do so much damage to me. Gosh, that did so much damage. I don't think I have any potions either, so... I have Orange Berries, but... I don't know if it's going to heal enough to be relevant, right? A Lileep. Okay, we need to switch. Let's switch to Meowth here. She should be out of potions. There's no way the devs gave her, like, unlimited potions, right? That would be insane. Alright, Meowth. Let's do a little fake out. Nice. Not very effective. But we did get a little damage off there. Maybe we can get a few flinches here. Some big bites. Oh my gosh, dude, the rock too. Okay, that's not the worst amount of damage, right? We're still a little faster than Lily 2. Dang. Alright. Am I slower now? Are we slower? We're faster. Okay, we need a flinch. Flinch, please. No flinch, bro. I feel like I did less damage that time, too. But I did, like, way less damage. I think this is in knockout range, though, for Mudkip. We might still be able to win this battle. If we can. If we can get a knockout here. Okay, Mud Slap and Water Gun are not going to do great damage. But Tackle Attack is our best bet right now. Oh, that was a critical hit. That was a... We're dead. We're dead. Okay. This is what I was talking about. How, like, she's going to be, like, way over-leveled, bro, and we weren't going to be ready for it. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I know now, though. I know now. So let's head up here and continue on. I guess we should just see what Pokemon spawn in the grass here. Maybe get a new partner. Maybe get some new experience. Get Bellsprout leveled up. Maybe even evolve our Mudkip. If we get a Marshtomp, that battle will be dumb easy, right? Oh, this guy's a Tyrogue. Does Tyrogue spawn here? That would be kind of cool, right? But then the problem is it could evolve. I don't know. I don't really know how to tell how it evolves in this game. But most likely, it would evolve into a Gen 1 Pokemon, and I'm done having Gen 1 Pokemon on the team right now. We have so many of them, right? We have so many. We got a Sleep Powder. Dude, that's good. That's good. That's good. Bellsprout can now put Pokemon to sleep. That could be very handy in the battle. Okay, let's get the battles out of the way here real quick. This is a Bug Trainer here. Bug Trainer. Let's use Meowth for this one. And we'll get all these trainer battles out of the way, and then we'll see what Pokemon spawn here in the wild. And then I think we'll go for like maybe our 4th Pokemon. Maybe even we'll see what level we end at with our Marshtomp and our Bellsprout and Meowth here. And then we'll see if we're good enough to take on the gym. I don't know if we might have to like grind out in the grass here a little bit, but we're not far off. I might just need to buy some potions and just waste some money on potions instead of Pokeballs here. Might be the best option, right? A level 12 on Meowth there. Nice. I like to get my Pokemon to like, I think level 14 on average on the whole team, and then maybe we can see what, oh, bro, Apom. Why is there so many cool normal types, bro? It's like one of my favorite. I think a lot of my favorite Pokemon have got to be in the normal type category. Like, they're all so cool, right? There's a lot of good ones. Bro, look at this sprite on this school kid, Karen. What? I've never seen that sprite before. That sprite from Gen 2, or is it like a homemade sprite, bro? I've never seen that before. That is brand new. That's what that is, brand new. I just realized too, once we unlock Cut after this gym battle, that's gonna be Meowth's like strongest move, bro. Cut is, and it's like, it has stab too. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Ooh, Pichu. So many cool Gen 1 Pokemon all in the grass here. Gym 1s and normal types, and it's just so much stuff that I don't need to capture, right? Oh my gosh, Nidoran, bro, Nidoqueen and Nidoking would be so cool to have, right? Hey, Mudkip's level 14, nice. Levels are coming along, guys, levels are coming along. All right, this right here is the last trainer battle available to us in this route. And Bellsprout's level 14 from that battle, nice. The rest of the team got experience, no other levels. I don't think we're too close on the other levels of the Pokemon. Let's actually check and see where we are with Mudkip and our boy. Yeah, Mudkip and Meowth kinda is close to level 13. I might try to get him leveled up real quick, and then we'll see what encounters. We'll battle wild Pokemon, see what encounters they have, and then I guess we will try to take on that gym leader again, bro. Roxanne really took me for all my money last time, so hopefully this time we don't encounter that, right? Hopefully this time we can just get through and act like that last battle never happened, right? That's how I want to be. That last battle just never happened, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Of course we're poisoned by the poison point. I hate poison point, bro. Oh, something weird just popped up on my screen. Something weird just popped up on the screen. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, bro. It said like a magnifying glass. Like I heard a Pokemon scream, and then a magnifying glass popped up on the screen. What was that? What was that noise? I want to like remake that encounter, right? But I don't know how to do that. And here we go. This final battle here, this encounter here, gets me up to level 13. Nice. That's 2 level 14s and level 13 Meowth. That weird encounter thing did not happen again. I don't know what that was. I don't know how to trigger that, but I'm going to hit my Pokemon, and then I'll meet you guys back at the Pokemon gym. We're going to challenge this thing again. This time, we're going to lead with Mudkip. So, dang, I should have bought potions. Why did I not buy potions? Please don't have to let this battle end the way the last one did. I think this time we're in a better spot, right? Kinda, but not really. Okay, let's do just a straight up water gun. Dude, Smackdown does so much damage. Oh, it's a critical hit, bro. Why does it got to be a critical hit? And then for some reason, she has like a million potions. Okay, he actually doesn't even get to use her potions this time, which might not be good for us. Okay, there we go. Anorith is down. We might get to level 15 from this. I think so. No, we're like 1 XP away. Wait, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll switch out into Bellsprout here. I think Bellsprout goes into Lily better because Lily's like a grass-type Pokemon. And we might actually be able to sweep here with Bellsprout, if I can speak, bro. Let's get a growth going here, right? Let's get a growth going and get those stats up. I think Lily's more like an Absorb Rock Tomb, so we're kind of resist these moves. I don't know how much damage it's going to do. Not too much damage, honestly. Let's go ahead and get a wrap going so we can get we'll get that constant little damage going on here. Gosh, that's gonna add up. And that speed's big. I think Lily's is grass and rock type. Gosh, I thought we would be able to sweep and like build up with the Bellsprout here, but it is not looking like that at all. Vine Whip that's a decent amount of damage. That's a decent amount of damage right there. She might use a potion here. I think she might use a potion. Nope. We're dead, I think. Right? Did we die here? Dang, I was saying, if we live that... Oh... Do I go Mudkip? Meowth can do damage, right? But she's probably going to use a potion. I don't know. I want to save Mudkip for the final. It's going to be I think the final Pokemon is going to be like a rock Pokemon, and it's going to be really weak to water types, so I really want to do some damage there. Let's go for bite. Okay, that didn't do anything. I should have maybe went for growl there. That's not bad. We can go for bite again. Keep going for bite. Maybe we'll get a bunch of flinches here. Oh, we missed. Come on, can we get a bite? Okay, no. Maybe we can get a crit though. We need a crit. We need a good crit. Get the flinch. Okay, rock tomb, and then so much damage, bro. All right, there we go. We're on to the last Pokemon. We made it to the last Pokemon here. Meowth's in decent shape, but the important thing is here we're going to level 15 on Mudkip and Nose Pass. Okay, we'll keep Meowth in for now. I think Meowth might be able to survive an attack. If not, we're going to go for a Growl here. Okay, we're faster, so the attack is lowered. We're for sure going to survive attack with Meowth here. Nice. Meowth speed fell. I think we're still faster. We're not faster. We are not faster. Okay, we just need Mudkip. Oh gosh, Rock Tomb will probably make us slower, right? Do I go for Mud Slap? Because Rock Tomb already has a low thing. Wait, let's go back. Wait. What's the power? Can I see the power? It's significantly weaker. It's like super weaker. Okay. We're gonna have to go for Water Gun here, I think, and hope for the one shot, but I think he's gonna survive one shot because he has sturdy ability. So I might have. That was a critical hit. We're not gonna win this battle. How much damage does that do? Dang. We need another crit. Baby. Come on, baby. No. We should have went for the Mud Slap and hope for the misses. We lost again. No. No way. My game just crashed, bro. Please tell me there's like an autosave feature for that. I really hope there's like an autosave feature, bro. That's gonna suck. Okay. No. Bro, I gotta start saving more often. Is there no way to like, dang. I wish there was like an autosave. All right. I'm gonna redo all the stuff I just did, and then I'll see you guys at the gym leader. Okay, so one thing that happened after losing the save state is we can actually see if we can get a different Pokemon from this besides Love Disc. So let's see what we get. Maybe it could be actually a cool Pokemon. Maybe it was a blessing. Maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise to do this again. A Pokeball appeared containing a Pokemon. Spoink. Okay, now that's a Pokemon we can get behind. It's a boy Pokemon, but you know what? That's okay. I guess we're not going to do the all-girl team because we got ourselves a Spoink. Okay, Relaxed Nature's not too great, but we do have a little Psychic type Pokemon now. It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I never really used Spoink before in a playthrough, so maybe this is the time to use it. We can lead with it and get some levels on it early on, I guess. But yeah, let me continue getting back to where I was, and then I don't want to waste you guys by doing the same thing over and over again on camera. So let me get back to the gym battle, and we will see you guys there. Okay, and that battle there concludes getting back to where we were. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I save this because I do not want to have to do all that again. But something I forgot to do in the last little playthrough area, I forgot to actually go in the cave here and see if the spawns change. I wanted to see if only, like, because you know normally like only, what's his name spawns in here? What's up? Whismer? That Pokemon's, oh, a Wishing Star. Sick. Okay, we can maybe get a 5th Pokemon. Let's see if the spawns in here are any different. Okay, doesn't make me very confident. That's okay though. Okay, was there like a battlefield effect there? Something weird about the battlefield. I'm gonna read that again. Okay, Wild Whismer appeared. Okay, Mist. Oh, okay, so there's like mist and stuff, bro. Let's say that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick stuff there. Okay. All right. We're not exactly at the same levels we were at because I think our experience got shredded a little bit more thin. So Meowth and Mudkip are like a level down. But our Spoink is level 11, so we have that. I say let's go heal up at the Pokemon Center and see. Well, first let's see what Pokemon we get from the Wishing Well. I want to see what Pokemon that is. But I think I'm just going to buy some potions. I think items, I need to have items. We could just go ahead and get our Mudkip to level 15 really quick since we're over here in the grass. It wouldn't hurt, right? It wouldn't hurt to do that. All right, it should take about 5, not even 5 battles. Let's like 2 or 3 battles. Let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Okay, there we go. Level 15 Mudkip. Let's just go ahead now and heal up and check out that wishing star. Let's see what we can get from this. I think, so it's obviously random, so we can just get random stuff. You could maybe literally get anything. We got, oh bro, we got a Trapinch. Okay, this is our flying Pokemon. I was just thinking, you know, with the 4 Pokemon we had, we could only get like, I think we really needed like a fire type or like, and we also needed a Pokemon that could use fly. So eventually we can get Flygon. So bro, I'm down. I'm down with this Trapinch, and it already knows Sand Attack, Bite, Feint Attack, and Bide. Bro, okay, those are 2 decent Dark type moves. Trapinch is a good little ground type Pokemon to have too. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna meet you guys now at the Pokemon Gym, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a try this time. You know, I didn't check the Pokemon Center or Pokemon Mart in this town. Let's see what TMs this lady sells. That looks like TM Roar. Okay, these are the exact same TMs from the last town, so that's weird. The same TMs. That's pretty sick how we got a Trapinch though. That's really cool. So we have 5 of our 6 Pokemon already. I kind of got a plan going in here. Our Pokemon are holding Oran Berries. Our main 2 Pokemon, Bellsprout and Mudkip. I'll lead with Mudkip, I think, right? Mudkip's the lead Pokemon here. And we got an Oran Berry and we got some potions. But I do have a good idea of what I want to do for this battle. And technically, we have never lost to her because we lost that save. So those losses never happened. That never was real. Bro, this Anorith is so fast. And thank God I didn't get a crit that time. Last time I got a crit on the first hit. Did we get a crit? Bro, this is a normal attack. That was just a normal attack. Okay. Okay. Hey. Mudkip's just doing damage today, I guess. It'd be cool if we can go ahead and use our potions here. Make them use you make them use all their potions here. And then they have it done for their final 2 Pokemon. I think we got it here, boys. Think we got it here easy. A smackdown, though. That sucks. Ooh, that's half health. Okay, that's fine, though. Good job, Mudkip. 69 XP. Trapinch, grew level 2. Nice. And level 3. Anything else? Level 4. Level 4, nice. Level 4. Level 5, baby. Level 5 Trapinch. Wants to learn Mud Slap. What moves does he already know? We'll get rid of Bide because Bide sucks. Okay, and there we go. Mud Slap, baby. Level 6. Alright, so I think for this, we're going to go ahead and we're gonna send in your boy Meowth here. I think Meowth is going to sacrifice himself because that's the kind of person Meowth is. A sacrificial Meowth. Alright. We might as well go ahead and hit it with the Fake Out. Get that free damage, right? Get that free damage. We're going to go for a little Growl here because this Pokemon likes going for a Rock Tomb. Yeah. Nice, nice. We lower Lilip's attack enough to where those Rock Tombs don't do anything, you know? Okay, I think one more will do it. And it missed. Nice. I'm going to switch now over to your boy Bellsprout. Now we're going to set up the Growth Bellsprout sweep. That was the whole plan here for that. So, all right, Bellsprout. All right, Bellsprout. See, that did no damage this time. That did legit no damage. And they can lower our speed, but it's whatever. And we can sit here and use Growth, and if our health gets too low, we'll just get hit with the Oran Berry. I think I'll do about 3 Growths, and then we'll go for Acid Attack. Okay, that did a little bit more damage, not too much more. We are Poison Top, so we resist it. Let me go for 1 more Growth here. Dude, I wish Ingrain would be great on Bellsprout right now. That would be great on Bellsprout. Okay, it absorbed a little bit, but that's okay. We're going for the Vine Whip, bro. We're going for the Vine Whip here. Do it for the Vine Whip. The Oran Berry goes into effect. Let's go. Vine Whip did a lot of damage there. That's perfect. Okay. We're in a really good position now to win this easily. We've got all 4 Pokemon. That's crazy. We've never been in this position where we had all 4 Pokemon. So, there we go. And level 13 Meowth, Trapinch is now level 7. Level 8? Okay, wants to learn Bulldoze, bro. Wants to learn Bulldoze. That's crazy. It's a 60 damage for a sand attack, because Mud Slap's like a sand attack that does damage. So yeah, bro, Bulldoze is crazy. I kind of want to send Trapinch in, see if we can do some damage here, but I'm afraid it won't do much damage at all, probably. I didn't hit the nature on that Pokemon either. I bet it's decent nature, right? Gotta be decent. Okay, how much damage is this gonna do to us? Please don't do too much damage. Oh, that did so much damage. I should have went for a Sleep Powder and the Oran Berry. I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder here in case he misses, but if he misses, I can just go for the Vine Whip Knockout. All right, Vine Whip Knockout, let's go. Oh no. I think Mudkip actually can get the knockout here easy. Yep, Mudkip wins here. Bellsprout, you did your best, bro. You did what you had to do to win. Okay, one more hit. How much damage does this do? Okay, we should get the Berry Eat here, and then so we're gonna be able to survive one more hit. And I think she's out of potions. Thank God we wasted those earlier. Rock Tomb, don't get a crit. Please don't get a crit, bro. Please don't get a crit. Okay, there we go. That's game, boys. That's game. We defeated Roxanne. We have defeated Roxanne. There we go. Good job, Mudkip. We're going to get another experience. Oh, we got level 12 Spoink. Nice. Level 9 Trapinch. Okay. Okay. And we defeated Roxanne. I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn. I understand. The Pokemon... I'm going to go ahead and save this. Last time we crashed at this part. So I'm just going to save that real quick just to make sure we don't lose any data here. Okay. We got the Stone Badge, baby. Yeah! We did it. We did it so much. We did this like 3 times, but technically we won on the first try. All right. Now we can use Cut 2, and one thing I want to do before I end this video is go to the very end and see what was in that area in the very first town. Probably could be something pretty cool. My bet is it's actually something pretty cool. Seems like they've added a lot of really awesome stuff to this mod or whatever. But first we've got to do the whole story mode thing here, and then I think we actually have to fight May. So we still got a little bit to go. So you guys stick around for this. Let's see what we got going on here. We need to definitely heal our Pokemon before we do anything. Oh, bro. Let's go ahead and help out this person here, and then Team Aqua will defeat them again. Dang, I actually should go back really quick and get HM Cut, because there's actually some trainers over here we can battle. And I think that would be useful to get that experience. We should have a Marshtomp after the next few battles as well. Wait, the Cutter's house is up here. Okay. Alright, Cutter's house. Let's go. Obviously, you're a skilled trainer. Go ahead and take this. Okay, we got HM1 Cut. Nice. Okay, we can give it to Meowth. And Meowth can do some damage, bro. Meowth, you no longer need your Scratch Attack. You now have Cut Attack. And that's going to be significantly stronger than Scratch. Now that we've done that, we can continue on the storyline here. We just gotta go help out this person here. This is normally how you would have got the XP share. I wonder if you can get any items still, because normally you would get the XP share after you go back later. But I guess not anymore. They changed the way you do things around here. Alrighty, this guy also lost his little Pico in there, so we gotta go ahead and help out Pico. Never leave a Pico in distress, bro. Alright, Team Aqua. Give back Pico, and give back the Devon goods. Alright, bro, Mudkip. You're not going to do well here, so we're going to switch you into Spellsprout. Spellsprout. Because Bellsprout needs some levels. Actually should get to level 15 here, so that's going to be great. I'm actually a big Bellsprout fan, boys. Are y'all a Bellsprout fan or Gloom fan? When it comes to Gen 1 Grass-type Pokemon, Bellsprout or Gloom? Go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. I want to know what you guys have to think about that. Level 10 Trapinch. Dude, Trapinch is leveling up. Trapinch is getting up there with the best of them. I know it wouldn't take long to get up there. Alright, we got the Devon parts. Let's get this back to the Devon Corp and talk to the president now. And this guy's going to help us go on his little boat. Okay, first we can actually cut through this stuff here. And we can do a few battles. I might actually try to get Trapinch a little bit of experience here. I'd like to see him level up and actually use him in battle for once. I did use Spoink in battle a little bit off camera, so you guys didn't get to see that, but I did. And it was great. It was glorious. You know, Psybeam now. So we have a good Psychic Pokemon, and we have an eventual Dragon Pokemon here with your boy. Alright, Mudkip and Trapinch. Let's get it. I guess let's water gun this, and then we have good moves. We have the Trapinch actually has sick moves for his level, right? For level 10 to have Bulldoze, Bite. Those are some good moves. Oh no, it's gonna do some damage, isn't it? We're ground type, mono ground. Okay, how much does Bite do here? Oh, that did a lot of damage. Dang. I haven't even looked at Trapinch's nature yet, so I actually want to look at that and see what that's about. Oh man, Trapinch just one-shotted that Lotad, second hit. The first hit it didn't, but second hit it did, dude. Level 11 as well. Nice. Hey, Mudkip's level 16 now. Y'all know what that means. We're about to have our first evolution of the series. So let's go ahead and finish this battle and check out that. I want to see one thing I always love about these ROM hacks, these video games. I want to see if they do anything special with the evolution animation, right? I want to see if they change anything about that, or if it's just the regular Pokemon Emerald evolution scene. But let's see what happens here. We will see it right after this text. Come on, everybody, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me so I can see my boy evolve. Here we go. Oh, okay, so it keeps it in the battle scene. I think that's really cool. The evolution animation is the same, but the battle background, that changes, and I think that's pretty neat. But here we go. We have ourselves a Marshtomp. Look at that. Probably one of the goofiest looking middle evolutions of all time. It has to like be in the top 3 at least, right? What's your guys' top 3 goofiest middle evolutions? And then let's learn Mudshot. That's pretty cool. Get rid of Mudslap for that one. We will get rid of Mudslap for that one. Alright, and we defeated those trainers all for a potion. Nice. Okay, we're doing another double battle here, and we're going to be able to see what our Marshtomp looks like in a double battle. Well, just any battle at all. Okay, that's the back sprite. That's pretty cool. I don't know why it keeps doing that thing where it like flashes the screen like that. I don't know. What's up with that? Alrighty. I'm going to Bulldoze. Oh, Bulldoze hits everybody. I'm actually going to just Feint Attack, I guess, or Bite. Does Feint Attack do more damage than Bite? I'm going to Feint Attack this. This will also let me know if it's like a Fairy type Pokemon, right? Is Meryl Fairy, or does it not Fairy till it evolves? I don't know at what point it becomes Fairy, if it's just Fairy the whole time. Okay, that resisted, so yeah, I think Fairy types are in the game for sure. Level 13 Spoink, bro. Trapinch learned a new move too. Trapinch also learned Sand Tomb. Definitely Sand Tomb, right? Dude, Trapinch is pretty good. I like having this Pokemon on my team. But there we go. I think that's all the trainers left now. So let's finish the little story part here and then go back to Little Root. Is it Little Root Town, bro? I gotta look at the Dex Nav, right? The Dex Nav has a map, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What am I looking at here? I just realized what I'm looking at. The Dex Nav actually gives you an idea of the amount of spawns in the area. There's hidden. I bet that's what that thing was. Oh, what? Bro, there's no way. You can use that to encounter Pokemon? That's pretty sick. I think that's like the Pokemon remakes from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, right? You could use the Dex Nav to do like encounters and then chain to get shinies, I think. I wonder if that's how it is on this game. If it actually increases your like shiny chance or something. Okay, I guess we can do a little bit of like stop training a little bit on Marshtomp. And I'm gonna switch back over to Meowth, get Meowth a little bit more experience because I feel bad. I think Meowth was at level 14 before the crash, so let's see if we can get Meowth back to that point. Alright, let's try that Dex Nav out. Can we use that to find the hidden Pokemons? Okay, I think we can. See that? Let's try that again. Dex Nav. Okay. Dang it, I ran into a wild Pokemon. Okay, so you can use that to find wild Pokemon in the grass. That's pretty cool. But I still don't know what that other encounter was earlier that we seen on the game, so that's pretty cool. Oh, he just gave us a Pokénav? Bro, we already had the Pokénav. So now we got 2 Pokénavs, bro. He just healed our Pokemon for like no reason, I feel like. Alright, thanks for the free heal, though. Alright, now, no more interruptions. We are going... Is there like an item in the trash? Nope, no item in the trash. Is there a secret back in Little Root Town? Bro, wow, there's so many interruptions. You added the feature of the Pokénav. It's great. Okay. There you go. A new feature called Match Call. Okay, now we can call people. Okay, we can call the president. There we go. Nice. All right. Now, okay, I think there's actually one more interruption. I think there is one more. Do we have to battle May here, or does she just meet us? Oh, she just standing here, bro. You know what? We're gonna battle her for the heck of it, right? I think she battles us, or maybe she just wants to register in the Pokénav. Yeah, we're gonna do a battle, bro. I gotta get Meowth some XP here. So, all right, May, give me your best shot. Give me your best shot. Kind of see there's no background here for Rustboro City. That would have been cool. Wingull. Sorry, Wingull. I'm a Wingull fan. You guys know that. But right now, I'm a Wingull enemy. I'm a frenemy. There we go. Level 14 Meowth. Wants to learn Fury Swipes. But no, we're not learning that today. Oh, she only had a Wingull and a Trico. Bro, actually, it's level 15 Trico. I was gonna say she might. Well, she has 2 Pokemon that are super effective against the gym leader, so she's gonna have no problem taking on the gym leader. So she can do whatever she wants. All right, Meowth got a lot of experience. We defeated May there. Trapinch level 13. I think I might lead with Spoink or Trapinch. I'll see which one's lower. I want to start getting some levels on those guys too. Kind of want to have everybody around maybe close to level 20, or there's not many more. There's not a lot more trainers before you got the next gym. I know that. So what we need to do is get our guys around the same level. So Spoink and Trapinch are both level 13. So our Pokemon are not far off in levels. I'm gonna be saving like every 5 seconds now just to make sure that I don't miss anything or get sent back to the late beginning. But Spoink, you're with me now. We're going to Little Root Town. I know you don't know where that is. Wait, can I? Oh, there's a Dex Nav and a Poke Nav. I'm so dumb, bro. Our mom gave us a Dex Nav, and we got a Poke Nav. We have 2 things here. So this is where I can see the map from. Is it called Little Root Town? Okay, yes. I'm not that dumb. It is called Little Root Town, so let's get back to it. Oh yeah, I remember these guys saying they sold different stuff based on how many gym badges you have. So yeah, he did actually increase the different types of feathers he has. And the other guy, did he also do anything? He also increased some stuff. So we actually, oh okay, we actually have small things now. I think we only had extra small earlier. So let's get a few of these actually. We'll buy 7 of those. We might need those against the gym leader later, because I don't think there's many more battles, and I kind of want to have all my Pokemon at very similar areas in the game at the same point, right? So we'll use that to keep our Pokemon leveled up. It's kind of a good little quality of life thing they added to the game, without me having to like grind in the grass for hours. All right, let's see what this is. I want to see what Pokemon spawn here. I remember there being a patch of grass here from day 1. I've seen this. There's also a girl in here. I want to see what she says too. I heard species of apple Pokemon from Galar has been found around Little Root. They must have been hiding in a shipment of supplies to the Pokemon lab here. Bro, is Apple in here? There's no way, right? If I can just get an encounter real quick. What's the encounter rate? Let's just say I better. Is like actually no encounter. Bro, Drowsy spawns here? Okay, there we go. We got 1 Pokemon to spawn. What else spawns in this area? We've got Mary. Bro, there's so many cool Pokemon. I'm gonna do a few encounters here to see what spawns. Let's see what we got. Another Mary and a Rattata. Let's actually, I think we can look in the Dex Nav and we can actually see how many different spawns there are. Okay, so it looks like some of the Pokemon spawn here. We've already seen like Fanfi spawns here, Yanma. We got 3 Pokemon that spawn here that we don't know about. I think that girl said one of them was Applin. So there we go. We can, I could have like force spawned a Yanma if I would have known about the Dex Nav, but I think this is where we're going to end today's video. We got a lot done today. Also not a lot done today because we had to do it twice. But thank you guys so much for sticking around for the video. I've been really enjoying playing Pokemon Emerald Seaglass. And like I said before, the description down below has the link to download the game if you want to play it for yourself, as well as a link to the playlist for the entire series I'm creating here and the previous episodes. So make sure you guys check that stuff out, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching.